Hi everybody, my name is Captain Amit Bhandari. For all those who don't know me yet, I'm a counselor, life coach and a hypnotherapist helping you build better relations at sea, at home with that dream salary and that freedom lifestyle. All this will come to you only with great relationships. So if you're keen and interested in stuff like this, then continue to watch what I'm talking about. Lately, many seafarers' families are breaking down, and it is happening more and more and common with mariners now. I believe there are three important reasons that I would like to talk about today, which may seem very obvious, but somewhere I believe we have not understood the core of the problem. Number one, people believe is that seafarers are always away from home, so the family structure is breaking down. Number two, when a seafarer comes back home, the seafarer himself is a guest in his house. And number three is the seafarer remains a captain even in his house, or a chief engineer in his house. It tends to behave in the same way. There are many such occasions where people have distant relationships and remote love. Seafarer unfortunately falls in that category. But do all remote and distant relationships not work? It's not true. Many of them work and many of them don't. What is the reason that many of them work and many of them don't? Just like smoking. People say smoking causes cancer. I do not agree with this. If smoking causes cancer, it should not be causing cancer only in 50% people or 60% people. It should cause cancer in everybody who smokes. Similarly, distant relationship. What is that you have not understood about distant relationship is what I'm going to talk about today. We need to understand that there is a different language each person speaks. There is a different desire a different person has. I'm talking about the mariner desires, which I'm speaking of in detail in my upcoming webinars also. These mariner desires, if they do not align with the desire of the family, then you will find such relationships just slowly fading away. Is it good for the relationship to fade away? There is no good and there is no bad. There is no right, there is no wrong. If it's meant to fade and you are okay with it, then it's okay with it. If you are an alcoholic and you drink a lot of alcohol, but you are enjoying yourself, then it is not you who has the problem. It is the people around you who have a problem. Similarly, if you want your relationship to work, then this is what you need to understand, that the desires of you and your partner are not matching. Number two reason is the seafarer coming home after very long and not fitting into the house structure. Is that right or wrong? If it works for you, it's right. If it doesn't work for you and you feel that there is a need to take action, then listen to what I have to say here. When you do not fit into your house, it means it is you who's not fitting into the house. It's not the house which is not allowing you to fit in. You can take efforts to become a part of what the system is. You can create variety around what is happening. You can be the light, you can be the happiness which people wait for. But if you are one of those people who is the pain coming back to the house, then you will find very difficult to be becoming a part of this structure. All the explanation and the points for this are going to be taken up in an upcoming webinar, and also I'm talking more in detail in my 21-day challenge which has been launched. Number three reason is you are still a captain when you come back home. or you're still a chief engineer, or you're still an officer when you come back home. It is true for many of us that we find it difficult to change the way we are with the change in the atmosphere. But you do not have to keep changing yourself based on where you are. The core you is going to be the same. So do not fight that feeling of what you originally are. Even if you are an angry man and you believe you do not know how to control your anger, number one is do not try to control your anger. Anger needs to be channelized. So similarly, if you are somebody who has a particular nature and you have developed that as a habit, it's called the sexuality which you have when you are on a ship. Your sexuality is what you are when you are on a job, when people are looking at you. Unfortunately, you may carry the same behavior to your house, which may or may not be working for you. Sometimes the people in the house may be nice because of the fear they have from you, but they may not be nice and they may disappear when you come home as a very, 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 very strict or an officer kind of a person. So now how to achieve that? How to get over that if it is a problem for you? If it is not a problem, then I'm sure you're not even watching this video. But if you're watching this video, then keep in mind that some of the principles and the priorities that you need to set, which I talk about in my 21-day challenge, must be your key. If you've set your priorities, you'll find half the time you will never need to act. You will never need to put up a show on what you are. You will automatically attract the people who are in your highest and in your best interest. Do let me know if you do see an insight in today's video, because I'm going to be sharing a lot more information and a lot more knowledge on my upcoming videos, where we will talk about the very, very frequent but not talked about topics about seafarers and mariners. So until my next video, this is Captain Amit Bhandari signing off. Seeing you after a very long time. So I'm going to be more around. Bye-bye.